Hey Callum, this is Coach Smith here. I've been working on a new technology for sharing video and technique and whatnot. Thank you for sending this to me. It's great to see you rowing. You look really good and you look really big, which is excellent. I'm going to share a few things with you here. What you'll learn about rowing is that you deal with the lowest hanging fruit first and the most important things first, and then you fine tune and fine tune and fine tune. So because you asked about your finish, I'm going to focus on your finish, and then I do want to secondarily talk a little bit about something up at the catch as well, and those you can keep working on. So here, let me just show you what I see at the finish. Okay. Okay, right about here is what separates elite level rowers from really good rowers, and I would say that your technique is certainly going to make you a very good rower, and if you work at it you will become elite. The challenge for you is to hold on to the pressure off the foot stretcher all the way until you release the blade from the water. Again, pressure on the foot stretcher until you release the blade from the water. So I can see you driving down very nicely until here, okay? And then the question is, what do you do from here? You were saying in your email that you perhaps feel like your hands are too low at the finish, and you're exactly right. So if you look at your left arm, right over in, let's see, let me see, yeah, right over here, okay? Your left arm, okay? You want to continue to drive that back, straight back into your sternum, right there at your chest plate. You're going to do that by focusing on two things. One is let your left elbow stay high, okay, as opposed to dropping it down. Leave your left elbow high and drive it back as opposed to down. And the second thing is keep pushing off the foot stretchers as you finish your stroke. And what I'm looking at is actually something down in here that's going on, okay? As you push through, you'll see that your legs stop pushing and your knees actually pop up a little bit. And that tells me that you're not pushing off the foot stretchers all the way until the finish. Okay? Your legs are down. They've come down nicely. You need to keep pushing. Okay? So as I continue through here, right there, you'll see your legs are coming up. All right? Right there. Hold on to it. Okay? Hold on to it up here at the finish. All right, let your left elbow, and I can look over here, okay, in the mirror and do the same thing, okay? And as I go forward and backward, look at how your left elbow drops. High, right here, nice hang, dump. Okay, right there, your left elbow dropping down, okay, releasing the water without the push from your legs. So to stay connected, we talk about connection. Stay connected, swing through, hold on to it, keep that elbow high. At the end of it, right there, you can really see the downward motion in your elbow. What we talk about is with your outside hand, your left hand, you want your outside forearm to basically be an extension of the oar handle, okay? So that means your elbow should really be sticking out there, okay? That's where you want your elbow. Yeah, I can see that the guy behind you is doing the exact same thing. His elbow is down. He should be back and through with his elbow, okay? So you're not alone in this. This is very, very typical. It's one of the first things we try to work on with our oarsmen is focusing on how they finish and holding the connection all the way to the finish. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. Second thing I just want to do, let me see if I can delete all of these things. Well, forget it. I want to push you back up to the catch, to your next stroke, and I want to just talk about, okay, something that you at slow motion can see out here at the catch. Right? This is very nice body angle. Okay, the body angle that you're getting over here is really excellent. Let me just erase this. Can I erase that? No, I can't erase that. Oh, here we go. Clear. There we go. Okay. So unfortunately, we've got this bar in the way here, so that I can't sort of see what you're doing out there. But if I go forward, 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 here, let me tell you what you're doing extremely well. All right. When you're coming forward, your body angle is locked. Okay. That body angle, as you move forward into the catch, you're not trying to get any more. You're not trying to get any more. So that, for a guy your height, that's a really good catch position. Okay? Now, very slow motion. Let's look back here at your hands now. All right? I'm looking in this area here. Very slow motion. Okay? Look at how nicely, okay, again, I'm going to come back. You're coming up, 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 up. Okay? And in. Nice catch. You haven't lost any of your back angle here, so that's all really good. You've been well coached on your catches. Now, look at how a little bit, okay, if I were to look at what's moving in your body, you want to make sure that your legs are driving early, okay? You're losing, again, now I'm looking over here, all right? It's a lot easier for me to see over this here. As you're driving, okay, it would be great if you delayed your backswing by a little bit. In other words, just focus on getting the blade in the water with the hands and then driving the legs, okay? You don't want to slam the legs down and lose connection, but you do want the legs to do that work early. Okay, so if you can delay your backswing a little bit longer, all right, it would help you when you're accelerating in the boat. Give that back a chance to swing through at the end. Okay, so there are going to be a million things for you to work on. The way you feather, the way you come up, the recovery, all of that to work on. But if you're just working on body dynamics, those two things, okay. The finish, the way you're finishing and holding on to the blade at the end, holding onto the water at the end, pushing through all the way, and the way that when you first drive, you want to think about driving the legs and holding that back angle steady. Okay, hope that's helpful. I hope to get you here. Take care. Bye.